Good morning, family. It's your boy, author, motivational speaker, Wendell White. And I want to take you on a journey with me this morning. I want to take you on a journey to The Lion King. I know we've all seen the movie The Lion King, even if you haven't seen the new version that they came out with. But I want to take my fellas and my ladies on a journey through The Lion King, right? The Lion King was a movie based from Africa on a pride of lions, right? That had everything. They had everything. They were kings and they were queens, right? And then they had Zarabi was the queen, and they had Mufasa who was the king. Ultimately, Mufasa ended up dying. He ended up getting killed. He ended up dying. So they took the man out of the pride, right? Which we can relate to every day in the black community, how they took the man out of the household, right? But see, the king Mufasa, he was a protector. He was a provider. He did everything that he needed to do to protect his kingdom, right? And Zarabi, being a great queen, she followed behind. She followed Mufasa because she knew he was a great queen. But where Zarabi went wrong and Mufasa went wrong, he never taught her how to do nothing but follow. He never taught her how to do anything but follow him. So yeah, even though she was strong-willed, she was a great hunter, she didn't know how to do nothing but follow Mufasa. So once Mufasa died, she still was the matriarch of the family, because she had many daughters. You know, she still was the matriarch of the family, but she didn't know how to lead them because Mufasa never taught her how to lead. See, fellas, we have to always be leaders in everything that we do, and we have to teach leadership not only to our wives but to our daughters as well, because it's gonna come a time that you're not gonna be there. And if you're not teaching them the things that you're learning, if you're not there, they're gonna suffer. So ultimately, what happens is Mufasa dies. The brother tells his son, which is little Simba, he was the only male that was left in the pride, and the brother tells Simba to run away. Tells Simba, like, run away. And you just think about the influence that an uncle or a big cousin or something may have on your young son, and to tell them to do things that's detrimental to what you're teaching them or what they were taught. And because of this young cub looked up to the uncle or looked up to the cousin, he'll do something that goes against his will. And at the end of the day, it's because of the jealousy and envy of the older person that's around your young son or your young daughter, that's around your young son, I'm going to say, that's going to get them on the wrong track, that's going to send them into a direction was not meant for them to go. So Simba runs away. We all know the story. Simba runs away. Now, Simba links up with two heterosexual males. I want you to listen to this story, because this is the black community all the way. Simba leaves his pride, a son leaves home, and he hooks up with two other guys, two heterosexual guys that's lost, that don't know who they are. So guess what? Simba forgets who he is. He forgets that he's a king. He forgets that he has a whole pride that's waiting on him, that he's supposed to be overseeing. He forgets that. He forgets who he are. He forgets everything that his dad taught him. And he links up with these two other guys that's unsure of themselves, don't know who they are, don't know where they come from. But from the time he links up with them, All they wanted to do was use him for who he is. See, they knew he was a king. They knew he was the ultimate he was the ultimate warrior. They knew he was at the top of the food chain. Soon as they sent him, they said, we can use him. We can use him to benefit us. So he goes years and years and years, grows from a cub to a male around people that really don't like him, that really don't love him. They just like what he can benefit from. They can benefit from him. They just using him. They using him for his strength. They using him for his muscle. They using him for everything that comes with him because they know he's a lion. But he don't even understand his power, but they do. So they keep on going, and remember Zarabi? Zarabi the queen, she had a bunch of daughters. And guess what? One of them said, that Nala, it's always going to be one that's going to rebel against moms, that's going to say, no, this ain't right. My dad didn't raise us like this. This ain't right. So you know what? I'm gonna step out and I'm gonna go my own way because this ain't right. Let me tell you something, man. We all need a Nala in our corner. Because when Nala leaves, she just so happens to bump back into Simba. She bumps back into the king, the rightful king. Guess what? They talking, they playing. He's showing her. He done came up. He got the beautiful home. He got the beautiful land. He got everything that he can ever ask for. But guess what? He don't have security in knowing who he is. He don't know who he is still. Nala tells him, you are the king. You are a king. You have a pride. We're looking for you. Where have you been? But what Nala's mistake was, she tried to talk at Simba instead of talking to Simba. Ladies, let me tell you something. Even when you see greatness in that man and you know he's a king, sometimes it's best to just try to talk to his heart instead of try to talk at him. Because when you talk at us, we don't listen. We don't respond very well. So what we do is we shut down. Like Simba did, we shut down. He's saying, man, you don't know what I done been through. You don't know this, you don't know that. We shut down. And that's what Simba did. He shut down. They came up with this Swahili word. Hakuna Matata means no worries. But guess what? We say no worries, but at the end of the day, we say, I ain't worried about that. That's two different phrases. No worries and don't worry about it. And no worries, they're two different phrases. No worries mean no worries. I don't have no worries. Man, don't worry about it means I'm shutting you down. I'm shutting you down. I don't want to talk no more. I'm just going to shut you down. I don't want to talk. I'm going to get in my quiet place. I'm going to get in between me. I'm going to build this wall up so you can't talk to me. Because I don't want to talk to you because I feel that you don't understand. But guess what, man? We need that Nala because it's so many women out here that see greatness in their men, that see greatness in them, that know that you a king, that want to treat you like a king. But do you want to step up and be the rightful king? Do you want to be? Ask yourself this, man. Do you really want to be a king? So you got to want to be a king to be treated like a king. You feel me? So what happens is Simba runs away, just like most men do. He ran again. He running from the issue. Because he don't want to hear it. He running from the issue. And as he running from the issue, he bumped into somebody that knew his dad, that knows his dad. So he's talking, he's just like us men. We bump into somebody that knew our grandfather, that knew who our dad was, that knew the type of men that they were, what type of providers they were. And he tell them, son, you just like your daddy. You just like your granddad. Man, you got so much in you. What's wrong with you? Go back to your family. They need you. You are king. Dig, look deep inside you. It's gonna always be that person that you gonna bump into that you don't even know where they came from. That's going to speak greatness in you. That's going to let you see that's going to been trying to tell you everything that your woman been trying to tell you, but you couldn't hear from her because she was talking at you. But you hear from this old school